YouTube was Amateur Boy Zell back with another banger in this video. Vergil Ortiz dominates Madrimov for a unanimous decision victory. Let's get it. Um, First of all, good fight to both of these guys. Respect to both of them. They fought their heart out. They gave us an entertaining fight from the boxing to the punching to the brawling to the movement to the aggression. It was a beautiful fight, and these dudes really deserve a round of applause. And shout out to Vergil Ortiz, right? But this fight was similar to Carlos Adames versus Hamza, and the way the fight started off and ended. First of all, Hamza Shiraz started off quickly. Israil Madrimov started off quickly. They both won the first 3 to 4 rounds, right? After they won those rounds, the other guy's pressure started to get to them, and their stamina started to fade away, right? And I believe after you move for so long for a certain amount of time at those weight classes, at 154 and 60, I believe you can only move effectively for so long before you get tired. And it seems to be like 3 to 4 rounds before you get tired, and you start to get touched a little bit more. And when you get tired and start to get touched, it hurts more, right? Whenever you're tired, it hurts more. That's why a lot of guys get knocked out when they're tired. That's why George Foreman got knocked out when he was tired. George Foreman would never get knocked out when he's full of energy. But Muhammad Ali took him to them deep waters and drowned him, right? And Vergil Ortiz tried to drown Madrimov, and that ref was pissing me off. That ref, every time Madrimov did anything, the ref was complaining. I'm like, bro, let him fight. He was acting like, was he a Golden Boy ref? He was acting like the Chiefs referees, bro. Everything, he calling everything. I'm like, bro, let him fight, bro. Relax. They both got their own type. They trying to win, bro. Let them fight it out. You feel me? But the ref looked like he was heavily favored for he might have had a parlay on Vergil, but I can't confirm that. So don't run with that narrative. But the fight really broke out in round 5. That's when the fight broke out between Vergil and Madrimov. That's when they punch output pretty much doubled, right? They both started throwing double the amount of punches. That's when the fight broke out, right? And Vergil started dominating, because when the fight break out, Vergil, the more powerful guy, and the guy with the faster hands usually has the advantage when a fight breaks out, especially on the inside. And Vergil, being a bigger, stronger guy, was wearing Madrimov out on the inside, beating him up. Soaring, getting his face sore, just beating him up. Madrimov was fighting back though. In the middle of the late rounds, he started throwing big overhands, and I think he hurt Vergil. He hurt Vergil at least once in that fight. Put Vergil on the ropes and on the back foot, and the ref came and saved him. But other than that, the middle of the late rounds, Vergil pretty much dominated all of them. And I believe it was a 7-5, and I think Vergil won unanimously. And it was a good fight, and I enjoyed watching it. That's what boxing should be like. We had the boxer, the mover, versus the puncher, the aggressor, and made a better man win. All I have to say though is Vergil is a force to be reckoned with at 154, right? He's a force to be reckoned with. I would have loved to see him fight Bud at welterweight, but that's one of those fights that never happened. Boots and Vergil is the fights to make whenever Boots move up. I hope Vergil can stay at 54 for long enough, because Boots said he's not moving up till he become undisputed. And I mean, that's tough, you know. And I respect him though for wanting to be undisputed. You gotta respect it. A man sticking to what he want to do. But I hope him and Vergil make the fight sooner than later. I hope they can make the fight happen. But the fights I would love to see at 54 for real is Vergil versus any of the champions. We know Terrence Crawford not going to be at 54. In September, he's leaving 54 for 68. And he's going to vacate that belt. So maybe Vergil can fight somebody to get that belt, you know. But I want to see Vergil versus Bakram. And I want to see him versus Sebastian Fundora. I think Vergil Ortiz, I think he got enough power and awareness and decent defense enough to stop Fundora. I think he got a good enough chin to stop Fundora. Because Fundora's so tall, but he cutting all that weight, which is why it's easy to hurt him. So if you can land a good enough punch on Fundora, you can knock him out, because he's draining so much fluid out of his brain. No way a 6'6" dude should be walking around at 154 pounds. Bro, I weigh more than that. I'm like 155, 156, 57. And I'm 5'8", 5'9", right? So why is a 6'6" dude who are almost a foot taller than me weighing less than me during fight night? It's crazy. That's why it's easy to knock him out. But I think Vergil can stop Fundora, and Vergil versus Bakram, that's gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a hell of a matchup. Both guys could punch. Both guys could take a punch. We saw what Bakram did to Tim Tszyu. We saw what Vergil just did to Israil. Make the fight happen. Make it happen. I want to see all the fights happen. And if Bakum can't get that fight, or Vergil got to fight somebody for a belt. He can't just keep being an interim belt holder. He got to fight somebody. And hopefully it's Fedora. Hopefully it's Bakram, because I would love to see those fights. And finally, what's next for Israil Madrimov, bro? What is his next move in his career, right? Does he, does he act? Does he pull the Sean Porter, play the Sean Porter role, and fight everybody in the division? Because he has the capability to do that. He fought Terrence, he fought Verge, he could fight Bakram, he can fight Sebastian, he can fight this guy in the next one. He can fight anybody he wants. Or will he become a gatekeeper for the young guys coming to 54 to see what they made of, right? And because he's skilled, so I think he's too skilled to be really a gatekeeper. I think that's like a demeaning job. Gatekeepers are guys like a Regis Prograis who can't beat the best guys. He can compete, but he can't beat the Sean Porter, somewhat of a gatekeeper. Fight a lot of the best guys, but not beating a lot of them. But I don't know. I think he need to get a big win over a big name for me to think something different. You feel me? But let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time.